strategy never would have occurred to me.
Unbelievable. On our foe!
Cyclops tusks are precious indeed! Let us endeavor to obtain one!
Keep thinking of such trials, and you'll be stepped on ere long.
Allow me! Arisen! I will fight! I am saved! Thank you, Arisen.
An appropriate choice, Arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
Here we go again.
Even that's for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
Of course. When cast, be sure to avoid open flame.
Another enemy force has come to assist. We ought to have finished off the first lot sooner.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin was the worm, as they say.
We might be able to slip into the Forbidden Magic Research Lab through the rear entrance. The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
I hope you slept well.
As a matter of fact, I've been at this for quite some time and have much to share. If you'd need of any advice, just say the word.
Of course. And I'll be sure to watch you, that I might learn from the best. Feast your eyes on this!
Over here, if you please. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
What now? Still yourself. I'm counting on you.
The undead have risen to face us!
I see you've something bravo. Very crafty of it. You've got the enemy right where I need for it. Don't let us.
Miss, and you shame us both.
Would you mind coming over here?
Whatever's to be done.
The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
Oh, how I've longed to embrace my bedrock. A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
I quite agree.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
suppose all we can do is wait.
All my days were so tranquil.
Would that I knew more of this world's structure. Range nearer than here they did before.
Now I've lost the thread of my thoughts.
I trust this shan't prove a waste of time. What was the missive that just arrived?
Oh, you know. The usual. From Vermont, bound straight for the archives. Not to be opened.
Another one? What is the director up to? Well, never mind that. Did we get any other deliveries today, perchance?
Surely you're not expecting another one of your love letters? Why, just the other day, you were warned not to use this address for personal correspondences. You really mustn't be so imprudent. Need I remind you that if word of our activities here was to get out...
Yes, yes, I'm well aware of that, thank you. Now come, enough gossiping. We've work to be getting on with.
It isn't my way to gossip. Why is Vermont funding our research? What do they have to gain from it?
I don't know. Truth be told, I've ne'er asked. But I heard a rumor that 'tis all part of a plot to put the prince, though I suppose he's the regent kin o'er there, on the throne.
What? Where did you hear that rubbish?
'Tis only what I heard, but you're quite right, it doesn't make much sense. I suppose 'tis a rumor best ignored, after all.
I do wonder what the director's plotting, but... frankly, as long as Batal is left out of it, I don't rightly care what he gets up to. The excavation.
Whatever your business here, Ambrosius is the one you'll want to talk to. We don't have time to handle the
Though the excavation at Moonglint Tower was a success, much remains a mystery.
Might you be looking to enlist?
Good day to you.
though the excavation at Moonglint Tower... There's been word of a curious creature that appeared on Volcanic Island and has eluded all attempts to capture it. Indeed, the beast turned a group of soldiers to stone with but a glance. Or so the rumors. As it so happens, I once read of a mythical creature told to have possessed just such a power. The account held that even when the monster was slain, its petrifying powers remained very much a curse that not even death may erase. We must find more
We'll see if you can escape me a second time. We'll see if you can escape me.
Who are you supposed to be then, eh? Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into... Yeah, ain't funny. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Didn't you hear him? He's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without it. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid...
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. Not sure I can stomach it, mind.
Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Wouldn't quit it neither, even when it got him a beating. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. Easy pickings for a kid. And having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. The guards don't suspect a thing. But Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd run out of uses for him. Well, save throwing him to the dogs so as we could make our escape. Hard to believe that. Did he ever tell you his story? About how his parents were killed by brigands or some such? Couldn't be more obvious who that was, eh? His mum was a comely lass. Don't remember a thing about his da. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. Emptied their purses and the like. Lanzo slit their throats himself. 'Twas hard not to laugh, watching daft little Hugo grow up, hanging off Lanzo's bootstraps and never questioning a damn thing. We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. Aye, I ain't afraid to tell you that. I might owe Lanzo a favour or two, but not... In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh? Ain't right. With a new hide, ain't fair for me to be the only one with a sweet all to myself. With a new... Ain't fair for me to be the only...
Seems we've heard all this scum has to offer.
What do you want now?
What?
He said...
What?
That can't be right. But... if he did that to me... then what about all those kids? He can't have killed all their parents too. Can he? No. Tell me it's all a lie, damn you!
Seems we've heard all... What I can do for you? I've no time for... knees have been acting up of late. Fahrenheit will make a sweaty match. Seems we've heard all this scum has to... I'd rather not force steal if I can avoid it.
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different.
Our party is reunited.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Too fast for you!
It's a hobgoblin!
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
I say we give it a push and see what happens. There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them, if you like, Master.
'What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full.
Tis a ballista arisen.
Ha ha! I can think of all manner of uses for a contraption such as this. Might we not lay a trap for our enemies?
Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
The monster seems to have dropped something.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Well fought,
I dare say, the prison defeated this long while.
Not bad, all things considered.
do your vocation proud.
Come on! Don't drag this out! Drop all your valuables.
Should be.
I might let you live.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
seems we've enemies in our midst.
You? This your work, then? I came to get my vengeance, only to find all those who could give it to me already dead. Fie. Seems my entire life's a farce, and I'm the only one not laughing. I don't rightly know where to go from here. What might have an honest life, huh? What a lark. This is the only life I've ever known. It's too late for me to change. Oi, do you really think someone like me could live an honest life after all that's happened? I've always wanted to try, but what could I do? Not sure no one would want me working for him, would they? You know of a place I could work? Where? You think I could work there? What? You went out and looked, but why? Give it a try, I suppose. I'll do my best not to make a mess of it. Oh, thank you, cuz.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt it would catch our foes unawares. There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them, if you like, Master.
Oi there, cuz. Come to check up on me, have ya? No need. I'm faring all right. Turns out I'm not too bad at this. I think. I mean, I'm trying my hardest, like I said I would. But there's a lot I just don't know yet. Still, I've kept my hands clean. That much I can promise you. Wouldn't it be right to do otherwise? Not when you were the one who found me this work. If I did slip back into my old habits, your name would suffer for it more than mine. Come have a look, eh? Clinched it. Take each day as it comes. Come have a look, eh? Come again anytime.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin. You shan't hear me
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
At once, Master.
Errands are wearisome work indeed.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
I suppose 'tis so.
We shall await you here, Master.
Begins to take shape.
No, this is all wrong. What use of pitiful fragments such as these? What we have achieved is sufficient to sway the pawns. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be enough. Lord Phasus insists we shall succeed, and yet Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me? Why? 'Tisn't this. This is incredible. I've never seen such a luster. But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No. Never mind. All that matters is this. With this alone, I shall be able to craft a superior godsway, the finest of all created to date. I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phasis even a moment sooner. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all! You've not heard of them. They are formed of crystallized drops of dragon blood, and each fragment contains a portion of the beast's soul. It is a requisite component of the godsway, which is formed when the souls of a risen and dragon are combined. Naturally, such crystals can only be obtained through the slaying of drakes and their ilk. Yet I am doubtful that Lord Phasis would lend me his forces when the ritual is so close. We've few enough hands as 'tis. Oh, don't be ridiculous! Do you even understand what you are offering? Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes. But I suppose I am in no position to decline, even if 'tis a fool's errand. Lord Phasis is satisfied with the godsway as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from him, you can expect little aid from me. Though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you away entirely empty-handed. Feel free to take what you require from the laboratory. Now, as I've said, worm's life crystals can only be obtained, all the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon. You would be solving two of my problems, then.
Are the new recruits battle ready?
The heavens will surely heed our earnest prayers. Is there aught I can assist you? Both mind and body must be carefully cleansed. Is there aught I can assist?
Naught good will come of this.
Lost track of time.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Let us dispense with pleasantries and cut to the heart of the matter. I have a task that requires someone of your skill and discretion. Some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplications. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled, gifting me a wounded arm in the process. He may seek to strike again. Yet I fear I am not fit to guard the Empress as I am. And so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you catch this villain in my stead? My deepest thanks. Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. I would use this opportunity to lure her assassin from the shadows. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen. I trust you understand the gravity of this task.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I must earn.
Follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs. There is only one acceptable outcome. Complete and utter success. I have no issue falling asleep,
Drawing in a crowd is only half the battle.
Go on, have a look. Reckon I'd spend my life here. Wonder what rumors there.
Yes, that's splendid.
It's been a long day.
Another day over.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
Stomach's growling.
I'll barely the vim to tie my boots.
I've got to focus. My shift only.
We shall wait here till your business is done.
And who might?
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time. Sir Ermhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our...
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. May it prove unnecessary. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray seize the rogue should you espy him. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless in your decision, lest you apprehend the innocent. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her with your life, should it come to that.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
I'm dead on my feet, but I've much to do yet.
What ought I to do?
Today's halls are plenty.
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon. We ask that Batal may e'er prosper. And we ask that a day may come when Beastren, human, pawn, and every other noble race that walks our world may live in harmony with one another.
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty's supplications are nearing their end. Have you located the rogue?
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me. I've got to make room for my next shipment.
May thine hallowed fire burn through us, and cleanse our souls of all that is base and wicked. We swear fealty unto thee, originator of warmth, prosperity, and shelter, and ask naught but thy blessing in return for our devotion.
This looks as good a place as any.
Her Majesty's supplications are drawing to a... Could it be that the rogue has not come?
I must earn the people's faith.
I'm dead on my feet, but I've much to do yet.
O lambent flame, we beseech thee to heed our humble prayers.
The Empress is fallen. How can this be?
Such a dreadful thing. I do not want to believe it.
To think, even with the Arisen at her side, we could not safeguard Her Majesty. I feel the sting of this failure most keenly. The events of this day threaten to sour relations twixt Beastrons, humans, and pawns. Nay, now is not the time to falter, but to unite in solidarity. We must not let the Empress's death be in vain. However, someone must answer for this, and as the plan to entrap Her Majesty's assailant was of your design, Sir Manella, I would have it be you. Oh, Empress, would that you were still with us.
The Empress is... gone. What are we to do without her? What am I to do?
Oh, Empress.
The Empress and I knew each other since we were children. We were close. Close as sisters, I should like to think. Yet for all that, I could not protect her. I failed her when she needed me most. I suppose I shall be sent to Volcanic Island as penance for my failure. I almost feel I deserve it. Yet I would remain in this place as long as I am able, that I might remember Her Majesty for all that she was, and dwell upon the myriad memories we shared here. Empress Nadinia. I ought to patrol the back alleys